Hello, 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 hello. Wherever you happen to be located on this magnificent world called Earth, I truly and sincerely hope you are having a thought-provoking day, evening, night, wherever you are located. Welcome to my channel on 3D Topics. As you can see clear as day, the application I'm using is one of the top 10 on the planet, Blender. Today, I'm going to be using the shader. And I'm going to be using something that you rarely ever hear about. I'm going to be using slots and shaders. So let's jump right in. As you can see right here, I have my simplistic humanoid figure, like so many others on YouTube videos like to make. I don't want to use Harold the Cube over and over. I just want to make a little dumb, simple model, as you see, of a humanoid. As you can see, if I can make this, I do got some modeling skills. From this is not fantastic, but I got a little something, 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 something. So I just want to make a little simple figure right here. Here's my simple figure that we're going to use those shaders and slots on. Don't want to use Harold the Cube. Don't want to use a sphere. Don't want to use no. I want to make my own thing. So let's dive right in. Click. Here we are in Blender 3.2. Right in the shaders. As you can see, he's white as snow, as the Bible would say. White as snow. No material whatsoever applied to him. Since I'm in this shader editor, I'm going to give him a new material now. Hit new. And we got our beloved Principal BSDF, which I made a video on if you don't know what it's used for. And as always, you better have that material output. As you can see, my base color is white. So my man, well, even before I went to the base color, his color was still white. But let me see if it's working so far. I made him reddish, so he's reddish. Let me hit Control Z to put it back to where it was. Okay, I'm back. So now we made a material. You usually go to add. I want to use my texture coordinate. Since this is an actual object, I use the object connector and hook it into my base color. Nothing will happen anyway. But right now, okay, so we see right there something did happen. And you see it applied that particular object color to the whole thing. If you know anything about these the colors, you should know what the colors mean. I hope you do. Anyway, I just want to add a texture coordinate. I want to add a loud one, something that's loud. I think Musgrave was loud. Okay. And that's what we always see, people. Whenever we see in all them other YouTube videos, whatever videos about shaders, this is what we see. The shader is applied to the entire object. Let me go back to our layout, if I may. Let me click on my shader button right here. So you can see it a lot. As you can see, a lot more better. That shader is applied to the whole object, but we can do better. We don't have to keep doing it anymore. And I learned that a couple days ago from watching something that I bought from Udemy. I bought it from Udemy, and they gave me the idea about this. I can, using this slot right here, and I'm going to call this material body, because it applied to this whole lowercase body, because it applied to his whole body. You got my point? And then and then it's in slot 1. I want to add another slot. See, I'm gonna click on here, hit click plus. I got a new slot now. I'm gonna choose new, and I'm gonna call this one arms, because I'm gonna apply to the arms. Now, just like what we did when we was in the layout mode, and when you learned Blender from the very beginning, I have to go to my edit mode. Go to the edit mode, and like usual, I want to in this case, I want to just select his arms. So I'm just going to hit the C button so I can do a widespread select like I'm doing now. A widespread select. I don't have to be pretty because it's just a demonstration. And I'm going to apply this to both of his arms. Okay, so I don't have to be 100% accurate because it's just a little, okay, but I don't want to go underneath his arms though. Eh, I don't want it there. Hit here. Okay. Then I do this arm right here. I want to show you the power of using these slots. And then it'll give you a greater appreciation for using these material things. Or I'm sorry, the textures that I'm using. Once you know that you can apply to multiple instances within your object, you will start saying, hey, I want to use this for making my hands look like hands, my neck, my face like necks, and etc. So I want to highlight the fingers. Let me check this one over here. I want to highlight his fingers too. I'm gonna get his fingers. So I think I got his fingers. I got under there underneath him too. So I'm hit the shift. All right, and now, like I said, I want to use the slot. So now I click on my slot. Then I choose assign. But I didn't do that. See, when I assigned it, it turned white. Here's a simple illustration. I want to change it, the base color to blue. And it changed it to blue. Let me go back to my layout mode so we can get a larger, powerful view and put it back in edit mode. And see, look at that. Wow. That means you can do so much with those slots with your shaders. I don't have to keep going to the vertex groups all the time that much anymore. You still need vertex groups, but I can go into the shader mode and use this. I'm probably in a vertex group. I probably just don't have a name for it. Let me see. Let me go down here and see if I can see my vertex group. Oh, so I didn't even create a vertex group. So, oh well. But we selected vertex and we was in that shader. Let me put it back to object mode. I'm sorry, edit mode. Let me go back to my shaders. And now I want to add a texture to it. All right, so I want to put that the texture coordinate there, like usual. And I want to add a texture, add texture. I want to make it another loud texture, Voronoi. Did I choose? I'll choose. Let me go back to my first one. I'm gonna go to slot one and see what texture I choose, or to the body. Click on body. Let me see. So I chose Musgrave. Go to slot, arms. What texture I want to? I want to choose add texture. I use Musgrave. So now I want to choose magic. I hope it's loud. And what I mean by loud, something that we can easily see. And if it don't, I just change it. Then I'm gonna hook it up into color. Oops. Oh, nothing happened. Hook up the color. Let's see what happened. Okay, so it did something. Let me go to layout so we can see it a lot more better. Let me put it back in the edit object mode. So we see, look at it, look how powerful that is. So we see right now, people, you can apply a texture to multiple things on your particular mesh. You know, for many videos, like I said before, it is apply the texture to one shape and then the texture take care of the whole shape. Now we see I don't gotta do that. I can put the texture, I can put multiple textures basically on one mesh. So I'm putting multiple textures. I'm gonna do one more texture after this, but I'll wrap it up. Then I'm gonna go back to shader, but I wanna do something different. I wanna add a little color to it to show that we can still work with it. So now I wanna put a color ramp in here. Add converter. I want to choose a color ramp. Drop it right there. Let's see. I have a color ramp right here. So it's going from black to white. I want to make this one yellow. Yellow. Or should I say red? Because that stands out more. Red. And I'm just giving a simple examples. I want to make this red. Let's go back to layout so we can see it better. I want to put in an object, and we see right there. Okay, so I didn't get underneath it, so I don't like red on red because it make the whole. I can't see any of the shader. So let me go back to this. Let me put it back on object. I want to make this. How about a yellowish color? Okay, and now I can see the texture. You got me? You see that? I want to do one more thing, then I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna do the pants. I'm gonna do the pants and I'll wrap it up. But we see right now how powerful it is to use the slots. I want to go to slot number. I want to add a slot. Add a slot. I'm gonna click new. I'm gonna call this legs. GS. Let me bring this up some so I can see the legs better. You know, we have to go back to edit mode, like we did when we did the vertex paint. I'm gonna hit the C. I'm gonna start coloring his legs in. I can just go across that, yeah, 'cause for both his legs. I don't even have to be. I'm gonna try to leave the shoes alone. I just do the legs. Hit that, turn it around, flip it over on the back, hit C, do this. All right. So I did that. Let me go around some more. See, I got some more stuff right here. Some stuff that's not shaded in. So now I think my demonstration, you know, the bulk of it has been shaded. So I've done that. Okay, some parts right here not. Okay, now it looks like everything is shaded in. You don't have to be perfect. I said it's just a demonstration. So I'm gonna click right here on slots. I'm on legs. I'm going to assign it now. Then I'm gonna give it a color. And when you hit assign, it seems like assign goes into effect immediately. Right here, let's go back to object mode. You see that? It takes effect immediately. Let's go back into some of the stuff, but it is a demonstration. Edit mode. I can still hit C and color it in as much as possible, but it don't have to be perfect. It don't. It's just a demo. Like I said, I didn't want to use it on her with the cube. I get tired of using her with the cube. Didn't want to do it for him or it. All right, now I'm going to give it its own texture. Add, input, texture coordinate. It's an object. So I click on object, connect it to my base color. But you know, I don't have to choose base color. I can choose any of these slots, metallic, specular, roughness. But you know, for a demonstration, it's good to stay with color. Because everyone understand what color means. Let me see if I did any change when I did that. I doubt if it did. Oh, it's giving the color, you know, that normal color, red, green, blue. So it's doing that because I haven't applied any texture to it yet. So let me give it another loud texture. Texture. What's another loud one? Did I try Voronoi? That's loud. Drop it in. Let's go to object mode. And there we see. See, look at that. It's powerful, people. It's powerful. You can put multiple textures on your mesh. I said like 1,000 times. I said it. Most videos we see one texture, which is unimaginative. Now we see how truly powerful textures are. Because like I said, if I had a hand, I'm gonna put a texture on my hand. If I had my face, give my face its own texture, but the texture for the hand and the face is basically the same. But you get my point. I can apply different textures to my one uh model. I want to try converter. Let's go to the famous color ramp. We can try a lot more, but color ramp is usually the standard one we use when we give a demonstration. Okay. I want to make my I'll make my white a greenish color. And we see it's taking effect right now. See that? Right now. Right now and affected. So when we did a sign, we only had to hit a sign one time. So, when we usually go into the vertex groups, every little change, we have to hit a sign. Not here in the shader. You hit the sign one time and it keeps updating it. Let me click on this. I'm gonna get this a yellowish color. Yellow. And there we go, people. From our little demonstration. Let me go back this. So thank you for stopping by, people. We learned right now the main objective of this lesson is for us to realize we can put multiple textures, multiple features on one mesh. Like I said, I never saw that before. Now we know. The more complicated your skills are, I could have made it look better, but I just want to do a demonstration. I could have made the shirt have a little shirt texture to it and all that stuff, but hey, I just want to get I could have made the pants have like a pants texture. But I just want to apply something simple so we can see that we can apply multiple textures to different parts of our particular model. Thank you for stopping by. I like to say to the new people who new to Blender, a year or less, that you keep moving and you don't stop. Like I say, I don't stop. I keep moving. I keep thinking. Till the next time, Blender family, 3D family, peace.